Congratulations on your first FPV drone kit. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to begin flying your drone right away. Let's go ahead and begin. In your kit will be a FPV goggle screen, remote controller, and your FPV drone. First thing to do is decide whether you want to fly your drone with the goggle screen attached to the goggle housing via powerful magnets or attached to your controller. The goggle housing will provide the most immersive FPV experience. However, if you are easily motion sick, require wearing prescription glasses, new to FPV, and are otherwise uncomfortable with the goggle housing, you may attach the goggle screen to the remote controller instead. For this next step, ensure that your left stick is put all the way down. The top two switches are put in the top position, and the shoulder switches are also in their respective top position. Turn on your remote controller by pressing the center circle button and holding it until the LED color changes from red to green, and the controller makes a confirmation beep. Next, you will want to turn on the goggle screen by pressing the power button on the left side of the goggle screen and holding down the button until the EMAX logo appears on screen. Now go ahead and put your battery into your FPV drone and connect the wired plug to the battery, powering on the drone. After a few seconds, the static on your goggle screen should change to the camera view on the drone. To turn on the drone, flick down the arm switch on the top left, and if armed, the propellers should begin spinning on the drone. Keep flying until a notice begins popping up saying low battery. Depending on the drone and the health of the battery, when you see low battery, you will generally have about 30 to 60 seconds left in your flight to begin flying back to yourself before the battery completely dies. When you land, flick up the arm switch to disarm the propellers. Simply unplug the battery on the drone, press and hold the power button on the left of the goggle screen until the screen shuts off, and press and hold the green circle on the remote controller until the light turns off with a confirmation beep to power down. A FPV drone works this way. On your left joystick, tilting up and down will increase or decrease the power, or throttle, your drone makes in order to fly up or down. Turning this stick left or right will make the drone rotate to change directions. On the right joystick, tilting up will tilt the drone forward, while tilting back will tilt the drone backwards. The same goes for left and right. Before you take off, a word of advice when starting FPV: always be slowly flying forward. A healthy flight should consist of you keeping the throttle somewhere in the middle, making only small movements to maintain your height, while keeping a constant tilt forward with your right stick, so your drone will always be moving forward where you can see. Use the rotation on the left stick in order to change the direction you want to fly. Beginners will often try and tilt sideways or even backwards when starting, but as you cannot see which direction you are going through your camera, beginners will often crash into something. Avoid fast, erratic movements and try to keep things slow and predictable. We also recommend keeping the top right flight mode switch on beginner mode when learning, which will let the drone's gyro self stabilize the drone for you. If the drone's camera image does not display after powering on your drone, press the A button or the auto scan button to the left of the goggle screen to have the goggle automatically find the correct video frequency the drone is transmitting on. After establishing a video connection, ensure the band and channel on the goggle screen matches the band and channel displayed on the drone's OSD or on-screen display in order to guarantee maximum video connection. They can be adjusted via the B button or band button on the side and the C button or channel button right underneath. Depending on your goggle model, the R button or recording button will record DVR. Optionally, if you are an advanced licensed drone pilot with a ham radio license, you may legally unlock the drone's video transmitter to higher output powers by pressing and holding the unlock button on your drone while plugging in the battery. The location of this unlock button may vary by drone. Also, depending on the drone model, the unlocked power output of the VTX may vary. Once unlocked, you may navigate via Betaflight or Betaflight OSD through stick commands in order to adjust the transmission level of your VTX. More information on this may be found in the drone's instruction manual. Before you begin flying your kit, we strongly recommend charging all the devices in the kit by doing the following. Plug in your goggle screen with the supplied USB cable to begin charging the device. A red LED on the top of the screen will turn on, indicating the screen is charging. Next, plug in the remote controller with its supplied USB cable to charge it. The red LED over the battery symbol will turn on, indicating the device is charging. In your kit, you will see a USB device with battery plugs. This is the LiPo charger to charge the batteries for your FPV drone. Go ahead and plug in your LiPo into an available slot, then plug the charger into any common USB device charger, such as a phone charging block. A green LED on that slot will light up, indicating the battery is charging. In order to know when your devices are done charging, the LEDs on both devices will turn from red to green. When the green LED on the battery charger turns off, the battery is now fully charged. You may now disconnect each of these devices or batteries. We at EMAX want to wish you the very best in the beginnings of your FPV journey. Happy flying!